I actually think...
Oh, right, we were doing this.
Amber gold.
Yeah.
I
Welcome
forgot
back,
that we were
bird.
all, like, talking to God. I mean, different gods.
With all the basalt.
With all the columnar jointage.
With all the bath salts.
Yeah, you'd have to be on
ending.
bath salts to wind up seeing something like this going on, right?
I wonder if there's like an ending where we can just give them all the finger
Alright,
and
so let's
like
all
just
zoom in on
destroy
Wander
the
while he does
Divinity
this.
system.
Well, actually, isn't there an option where you're just like, I'm leaving now?
Probably.
Maybe.
That
But like,
was it, Wander?
well, but here's the thing. For me, I just walked out, clicked on the ground to walk away, and then I found this stuff. Like, not because...
You just clicked on the ground to try and walk over to it, and then you accidentally dug up goodies.
Yeah, and it was just like... It was a what the moment because I was not expecting
Now you're
it.
too
Anyway.
heavy.
So now the question becomes, who do we want to see?
I don't know. I am interested in seeing what kind of story Keith has.
Those are
if
decent
any.
items.
Yeah, let's see what Keith's skeleton god is. That is a super
Or is it
weird
just a
one.
human? It's Amadia,
It's
isn't
Amadia. It's the person that you
Oh.
freaked out and made her cry blood.
Hey, I'm really interested now.
Now, wasn't there something about her son or something weird dying and then she lost it or something? I forget what the story was. We had stumbled
This will
across
bump
it.
up my
but-
memory now.
Wander, Bird kind of took the front on that one, and then poisoned it.
Alrighty, I'm looking at you, Fane. Take us
All
away
right,
with story
Let's
times.
do this.
You walk towards the figure on the dais, but wisps of mist start to cloud your vision. With each step, the mist gets thicker, hiding the figure from sight.
Alright.
That's weird. So the closer you get to her, the more mist obscures her.
Thane. Thane.
Wait, do I know Amadia?
Yeah, apparently you two were bros.
Huh.
Maybe your roomie's back in college.
That voice, you know it. Rush towards the sound.
You push through the fog, chasing the voice at breakneck speed. You trip and start to fall, but catch yourself against a bookcase?
Wow.
You look around in shock as the mist clears. You are standing in a library. Your library. You hear a cough behind you and turn to see your assistant, Harina. She hands you a thick book, Observations on the Universal Veil. You look at her in confusion as she explains, You asked me to bring you your research, Master Fane, for your guest. As you walk through the library, Harina expresses her condolences. It is a shame that the king forbade further investigation into the veil. It was a fascinating topic. She leads you to a door, your study, and pushes it open to introduce your visitor. You step through the door and see the Lady Amadia, one of the 7 lords.
Ooh.
Well-
So were they...
Huh.
That seems important if it's true, and not. But
Maybe...
unless this is like a red
maybe-
princess manipulation.
Maybe you're a contemporary of the gods?
Well,
like,
prior to them
yeah.
being gods.
prior to
makes
them
sense.
being gods. That's what I meant.
Yeah, because in a lot of fantasy universes and stuff, like the quote-unquote gods and stuff like that are usually just like people that became powerful at some point, and now they're like immortal or something and sticking around.
Oh, they
like
found really cool swords.
Maybe
Like-
your
like
research
in
made them
Morrowind.
gods.
like Vivek and Morrowind and stuff like that. Like they're just people that got powers, basically.
Maybe they made you continue your research into the veil and she, like, helped fund you or something. I don't know.
Let's bow deeply and welcome the matron to your humble office.
Oh, please, there is no need for ceremony or dusty titles. You may address me as Amadia. I must say, you created quite a stir earlier, dear Fane. The other lords and I were quite impressed with your research. We believe the king's decree that you should not investigate the veil was misguided. We would like to view more of your research. And I see you have already brought me some reading material. Kindly give it here, my boy.
I kind of wonder if she's trying to use visions of the past or an illusion to, like, draw
To get
me
information
into
from you?
giving her the actual notebook I have.
She totally is, dude.
I have a notebook right now.
No, she's
Yeah.
trying to like scam you out of
I'm gonna ask her.
your knowledge.
I'm gonna ask her what she's doing here exactly. The king forbade any work on this.
The king, the king. Is he truly all our people ever talk about? What of knowledge, young one? What of discovery?
She snatches the book from your hands, thumbing through it, engrossed by your research.
Yes. Yes, quite fascinating. A barrier of pure source. Do you truly think this veil is the key to unlocking a new future?
Let's answer cautiously. The king thinks it's dangerous. He says that if a veil has been created to hold something back, perhaps there's a reason for it. I feel like we're going to find out that the Seven are the villains of this game.
And that they may be
Everyone's the
responsible for the
villain.
void creatures.
I feel like we're going to find out that the Seven are trying to find out how to escape their prison or something.
Yes, so we gathered. We found it strange that the king would refuse you the chance to explore something that could be so beneficial to our people. But perhaps there are still paths we can walk. Perhaps.
There is a crash of timber behind you, and you can feel hands grabbing you. You are dragged backwards as Amadia screams. The screams fade to nothing, as does the scene before you. You're standing on the cold, glowing stones once more, with Lady Amadia before you.
Fane, darling Fane. I had to know. I had to be sure. If you were not who you claimed, it could have been a disaster.
That was just some stupid test? Snap that she could have just quizzed you. You've kept pets smarter than the mortals you've met.
Mortals? You think we fear those simple beasts? No, my child. We fear the great evil. We fear the madness that the king unleashed on this world.
Exclaim that you've seen the creatures that look like Raylik, Duna, and the others. They are worshipped as gods, for goodness sake.
Ah, but we are gods. We ascended beyond our previous forms. But we had no choice.
Nailed it, basically.
After what we discovered.
That's exactly what's going on.
Yep.
We know why the king forbade your research. He already knew about the Veil, Fane. He was draining its power, leeching from it to build up his own strength. When we confronted him about this betrayal, he used his power to try and subdue us, to turn us to slaves.
He was weakening the veil? Did it fall? Did they discover what was behind it?
The veil did not fall, but it was weakened. The wall was cracked, and the king was using his ill-gotten power to widen those cracks. We fought, of course. The king scorched our land, but by uniting, we overcame his evil. He was banished beyond the veil he had tried to subvert, but our victory was hollow. Our people, oh my child, they were erased, destroyed utterly. We seven were all that remained.
You feel a cold rage building inside of you. You want vengeance.
Excellent. It may well be within your grasp.
I think she missed what you were going for.
For centuries, the king has been searching for a way back into our world. And beyond the veil, he found the force that could help him do it. The void. The moment we discovered the void, we understood the veil was created to hold it at bay by powers even more ancient than us. But thanks to the king, that evil has been seeping through the cracks. We have contained both ever since, but now, alas, they are winning.
Say that she's letting the world down. There has to be a way to stop him.
I fear this is so, but the blame is not mine alone. Once we seven stood united, now...
Amadia turns and gestures to the scene behind her. Down below, you can see the 6 other gods fighting, clawing at each other, everyone desperately trying to get the upper hand.
Over the centuries, the drip of void into this world corrupted the others while they played with their mortal races. I fear it is too late for them. for us. But you, Vayne, you have been untouched by it all.
Have you guys noticed that yet? Like, in the middle of the area, there's a bunch of golden
Yep.
people beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah,
Yep, we
they're
saw
stuck
that
in an
earlier.
internal conflict.
The world needs a power to protect it, and you are the key, Vayne. But you have fallen so far.
Glower at her as only a skull can. You don't need to be reminded.
Of course not, my child, and you will feel whole again. I will help you, but first you must return to the world and escape from that island. But you will return more powerful. As your first step towards righting the wrongs of this world, I grant you my blessing and give you the ability to bless in turn.
Amadia stretches her hand out, and you feel a warm glow spread through your bones. You feel a sensation that you have not felt in a very, very long time.
You may have noticed I have tried to help you on your journey, that I can bless the very water beneath your feet. Now you have that power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them, and seek them you must. But before you begin, a word of warning. I gather that you travel with a pack of these lesser creatures.
You are, but admit that you're growing tired of them.
Your wisdom once again shines through, sweet Vayne. These creatures can be more dangerous than they seem. They are God-woken, the chosen champions of the other 6 gods. They will walk the same path as you, but they cannot be allowed to reach its end. You must be the one. Only one can wield the power to stop the king. Only you, Vayne.
She lays her hand on your skull, and you see it clearly. The others, the gods, Amadia, and you. You are her chosen. You are her God-woken.
So go forth into the world with my blessing, dear one. Heed my words and go.
And so I am returned, and now I have the skill Bless. Which, oh.
Your god way sucks compared to the Red Prince.
My god just wanted to, like, hit on me, I guess.
Amadia is
like,
downright
fuck.
cruel.
Yeah.
We have Bless now,
Wow.
and it requires a... Bless requires a source point.
Well, she had some insight onto how all this happened in the first place, because they were ancient enough for it.
Yeah, I suppose that's okay.
Yep,
Alrighty,
so who's gonna go next?
Why don't we do
Okay.
Seville's next?
Oh, okay. Wish me luck. I'll start it. So it looks like I'm talking to a Tir-Cendelius. Narrator. Amid the soundless air of this alien world, you see a wraith-like elf standing tall. He eyes you imperiously.
So, you have found me. She who I plucked from the water as she sank and drowned, who I tossed unto the shore with seaweed in her hair, salt and sand upon her skin.
Oh, so he's saying that he's the one that specifically saved me. Okay.
Sabile, the scarred one, the woman bearing the mark of infamy. Kneel before me,
What?
slave.
Oh,
Ah,
jeez.
Man,
Oh.
why
Oh,
the
you
heck
can't
would
catch
I
a
want to serve
break.
this guy? Okay. Refuse him, saying that you kneel before no man.
Before no man, ha! But before a god? I am Tir-Cendelius, most magnificent of the 7, and you will kneel before me.
I'm sorry, whose god sucks?
I know,
Yeah,
he
you're-
does.
Yeah,
Refuse
you
him
win.
still. You kneel before no one.
Insolent wench!
Yeah, that's right.
If you will not kneel before me, you will do me one better.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
You feel an irresistible energy digging into your shoulders, 2 great claws that force you to the ground, bruising your knees.
I am your god. I will have your worship. I have you on your knees. Now, crawl to me and kiss my feet.
Okay, this is an easy one. Neither fire nor force will compel you. You remain defiant. You refuse.
A claw returns, 5 unseen talons splayed over the crown of your head. As it slowly starts to push you down, you know you cannot resist.
Don't you keep defying me, Sabil. Kiss my feet.
It may be pointless, but you push back against the claw. You strain and sweat, but you damn well keep pushing back.
What is this? What is this sudden resolve? You will not kneel before me like you kneeled before a lizard? You will not kiss my feet like you kissed your masters? Isn't it rather late, Sabil, for this pathetic show of pride?
Man,
You let yourself be scarred.
Yep.
You let yourself be manipulated and puppeteered.
That's the problem. He keeps saying you let yourself. Is this some kind of like victim shaming or something?
Oh,
Because,
definitely.
Like,
For shame.
yeah, shame on you.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Do you not realize what you are? God-woken.
Huh. That's interesting. Tell him he was mistaken. You never let anything be done to you. You were forced, just like he was now forcing you.
Bah, you self-delusional fool. Even to be forced into subjection is to give in to it. Slavery. Submission. It is in your blood.
His words sting like daggers. But then, quite unexpectedly, his stern countenance softens, and an air of melancholy crumbles his bastion-like facade.
Then again, submission. Maybe it's in my blood as well.
What?
And then they fuck.
Yeah, like, is he coming on to you now?
No, he's probably admitting that he isn't as powerful as he assumed. Let's see. I'll wait for him to continue.
Silence. A fitting tribute to a worthless god. If a god, I am still.
Oh, yeah. He is doubting the power that he holds over others, that he has to force it upon people shows that as much.
For what have I left of true power? Nothing. I submitted them all. All 7 of us did. Allowed them to be stolen by a man named Lucian.
Lucian? Isn't he that one that other people are worshipping right now?
Yep.
He took them. He kept them. But now, the usurper is dead, and the power of 7 gods lies free for the taking.
Ask the obvious question. Why doesn't he take it?
I cannot. Not from this world that is no world. The home of spirits and dead memory. This is not a realm in need of saving. Ours is. The world is without gods. It is a fat-bellied beast, blind and tethered, ripe for void-woken teeth. The world is without gods, but it is in need of one. One. And all I have to show for is you.
His features harden once more, and his eyes fill with contempt as he takes a step closer.
Sabile, the scarred one.
Another step.
The slave.
And another. He is almost upon you now, uncomfortably close, his breath clammy like a humid mist.
Whoa! I could actually stab him with my needle.
Do it. This guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so I can stab him with a needle, go for his throat.
You have yet to stab anybody with your needle. I think it's about time.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
I
stab
think
somebody, stab this guy.
a rage builds within. You've had enough of his condescension. Condescension? Sorry.
I think
Bury
so.
your needle into his pertinent heart.
The needle pierces Tir-Cendelius' gossamer flesh. A heartbeat strong as a quake reverberates through the metal and into your hand, arm, chest. A power pulses, 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 and explodes within your soul.
Huh, I also got blessed?
Yeah.
Is everyone getting blessed?
Yeah, everybody gets blessed now, pretty much.
Are you done? Or is there more?
I'll see.
All goes black for the briefest of moments, but when you come to, you see your own name grafted into your skin, gilded letters in an ancient alphabet.
Slave. Accursed the word. Nevermore will you be such a thing. I give you your name back. I give you yourself back. You are my champion. You are my chosen one. As such I have named you. As such I have blessed you. And now yours is the power to bless in turn. I blessed the very water beneath your feet. Now you may wield that power for yourself. A first taste of things to come. For this is only the beginning. From here on out, there are two things that await you. Death and divinity. Yours will be the choice. Death or divinity. Now you must go back to your world, my chosen one, and make your escape from the piece of rock they landed you on. Before I let you go, however, there is one more matter we must touch upon. You are traveling with company, yes?
Confirm and say that you've made some unlikely friends.
No, not friends, rivals. They are god-woken too and may be courted by the lesser six, but you will be a god, none other. Smile at your fellow wanderers, but ready your knife, for its time will come. With that, I bid you goodbye, Sabile. Goodbye. We will meet again, anon.
Cool. That guy sucked.
Now
I mean,
let's
it's
see
been
if
a
your
sliding
god is
scale.
just as bad.
Yeah, it's been a sliding scale, so let's see what happens to you now.
I get the feeling Bird's god is just going to
Wait.
just take off.
Your god is you.
Huh.
Wait, your god is
Okay.
you. It's the other it's a copy
Wait.
of you, including the headdress. It's
Oh yeah, they
It's-
literally are.
Wait,
Yeah, they
Bird,
do.
Bird,
It's
Bird,
Lawson.
change your clothes. Like, put on a different
her
hat.
name is
Watch-
actually Los.
Watch it be
Oh,
the
Take
thing
off
that's
your helmet. I
currently
want to
inside
see
you.
if you can look different.
your
Or if it
your
mimics
god
your
is the
every
other
activity.
part of you.
Okay, hang on. I gotta close out the red princess bag.
Yeah,
okay,
I
taking
think
off my hat.
No,
Taking
she doesn't
off.
match you
She
anymore.
doesn't
She's a
change.
bad copycat. That's one way to do it.
But it could be the other spirit inside
Hi,
you.
me. I look embarrassing.
Hey. This is an interesting theory. What if this god is actually trying to get the power for themselves by usurping your body from you?
It might be like
Well,
the dark
that would
spirit.
that would
Let's find out.
successfully make this quote unquote god the worst of the gods we've run into so far. You know, we had hitting on you,
What are you doing?
tricking you,
What?
insulting the shit out of you, and then trying to be you.
Wander, can you give us a quick little quick save?
I am giving you a quick save. Go for it,
Thanks.
Oh,
Ballard.
you want to electrocute
Oh
her?
no.
Ah, boo.
That sucks.
Yeah, nothing
Wait,
happened.
let me
Wait,
examine. Just try hitting.
Wait, you
Oh,
teleported?
teleported her elsewhere?
But no
Yeah.
damage, though. Try just hitting it directly. Just like,
Okay.
That's
with your wand.
confusing.
Nothing. Damn.
Nothing.
That'd be
Can I
really
teleport
funny
us
if you
somewhere
could like,
horrible,
just
though?
kill it.
Back into the arena.
She only has 41 vitality. Yeah, when you examine her, it's straight up Bird's avatar.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, teleport. And I can... Yeah, I can't... There's no, like, valid ground.
Yeah,
You can
she
put it
has
right
the same
there, though.
physical and magical armor that you have, even.
Yeah, that's about as close as I'm getting to chucking her off the cliff. Oh well, you know, I gave it the old college try. I tried to banish a god to a dead realm. Didn't
Yeah.
work out great for me.
Try to
but I
banish
tried.
them to the Shadow Realm.
That's not Loz's voice, but I will recreate it. It is kind of it's the male voice range, by the way. So there you are. You found me.
The amorphous figure takes hold of both your hands and squeezes them. You look so good. How are you, darling?
Ugh.
As if to answer the mysterious figure, you're fine, all things considered.
Of course you are. We're taking very good care of each other, aren't we? So, how do I look?
Within the shimmer of their changing form, the familiar lines of your own face take shape.
Smile and wave. Hey there, other Lows.
Hello, hello. So, do you recognize me now, or shall I give you a little hint?
They'll take the
A
hint.
feeling looms inside you. You try to tamp it down, but it's expanding from your belly outward, down into your toes, up through your hands, and into your fingertips. A single thought pulses upward into your mind.
Wouldn't your eyes look good, ripped out and stuck to the wall?
You feel a sudden, irresistible urge to dig into your eyes with your own hands.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay.
Yep, we have found the worst. We have found the worst of the gods.
This is the thing inside you.
I kind of feel like I won
the.
the.
my own eyeballs.
I kind of feel like I won the God Lottery, honestly.
No, I definitely did. Mine took the shape of a hot lady and hit on me. Yours just insulted you repeatedly.
Yeah, but yours
Or
was like manipulating
tried to
you.
trick Yeah,
What do you think?
Mine was
Ooh,
actually
was jealous.
Mine was actually the person they said they were.
true, but they tricked you in the beginning by stealing your research notes.
Wait,
Like as far as
Oh,
I could
thank
tell,
you.
what was actually happening is that she was confirming that it was actually me and not someone pretending to be me, and there was actually no information to steal.
Mhm.
all right. Resist the feeling. Press your hands to your sides.
Come now, Losa. Don't you want to play?
Tell the demon it don't own me. It's a parasite, nothing more.
The figure hisses loudly through its teeth.
Sorry.
Why do you want me to hurt you? Listen to me, Losa, and listen well if you want to stay alive. I don't need you, but I chose you. Because you're strong, because you are receptive, because you have what it takes to reclaim a new life for both of us. Together, we can do anything, everything.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Now, if I let you stand up, do you promise to behave?
Summon every last bit of strength you have and spit at the figure's feet.
What a disappointment you are.
Huh. All right.
Its end?
No, I need to talk to him again.
I wonder if you can warp out of here. See if you can warp out of here.
Okay. I can
press escape.
almost. How?
Press-
Waypoints, formation.
This seems counterproductive.
I think you need
Yeah.
to talk with him to get your
I just want to
ability,
snub the shit
but
out of him to see if it breaks
Yeah.
the game, but I don't think we can.
He did send you
Yeah.
away.
But I mean, the only way out of here is simply to talk to him again. If it'll be something like, "Oh, you've come crawling back to me, have you?"
I noticed the rolled R's there. He was going
Yes.
all the time.
It's very fancy.
It's been 1 week.
So you just want to talk? No. Demand to tell you how to get out of this place.
Do you really think you're in the position to demand anything?
I'm not listening to this dialogue.
Scoff and turn away.
You'll be back.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. All right, we'll talk to him again, and this time we'll give you all a chance to get into the dialogue. Okay, are we all in?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh. It's lying to me.
Yeah,
There
it
we go.
happens. Say you just want to talk.
What could you possibly have to say to me?
Change your tone. Say you're here to listen. The opposite of talking. Got you.
Good. Listen carefully. This is the Hall of Echoes. A vision of it, at least. We're here because there's something you need to know. A great power within you that we need to unlock. You'll need to master this power if you're going to make it off the island. And this you must do. Everyone else on the island is chaff. Toss them away when you're done with them.
I have some friends, though. I care for them.
I care for you, Losa. I am your friend. I know you better than they could ever dream of. Do you think people would still care for you if they knew the real you?
Do you think so?
Don't be stupid. I can see it in your face. You know the truth, don't you? But, Losa, there's hope for you. Together we are unstoppable. Look, let me show you.
Gonna move my microphone, which is probably creating a ton of noise. Okay.
The figure waves its hands, and a great power swells within you. You feel the electric thrum of an unknown magic tingling in your fingertips.
Ask the figure what it is you're feeling.
I've taught you a source spell. Something ultimately powerful. Something only people like you, special people, can learn. You may have noticed incredible things happening on your journey. Water beneath your feet aiding you, for instance. It was I who channeled that power within you. You are the source. I am the catalyst. And this is only the beginning. Together, we can unlock even greater powers within you. You are God-woken. But the gods are too busy fighting each other and tempting more interesting champions to notice you. That's where I come in. With my help, you'll be capable of so much more than strumming a lute for a few gold coins. First, you've got to get off this island, at any cost. Do you understand? I didn't save you from that shipwreck just to see you drown in a puddle on this blasted island.
Say you're surprised. You heard a voice after the wreck when you were nearly drowned at sea, but you hadn't guessed whose it was.
You're welcome. Now, do show a little gratitude, won't you? We cannot fail, Losa. You and I are unique in all the world. You'll see. I'll show you.
The figure lays its hands on your shoulders, looks in your eyes, and smiles.
You can do this.
Is this the king, by any chance?
Nah. Maybe.
You don't think it's the king in the void that's
Nah.
trying to get out?
So the people that we just talked to are the same people that saved us from the ship crash, aren't they?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, what
saved
voice
us
did
in
you
their own
guys
way,
hear
I
when you
think.
had that cutscene?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I
Because
don't
mine,
remember it.
mine was female.
I don't know if I even knew to listen for what it was yet, because I was like, narrator.
Oh, are you talking to Gratiana about something important?
Oh no,
water?
I'm selling shit.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's selling things.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys.
Okay.
Where should we
Vendoring
go?
is occurring.
I don't know. Probably out of the dark cavern, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because the one thing is, Los's person didn't say that they themselves were one of the seven.
I
No.
like how you can highlight these gold piles, and they're like, gold pile, empty. It's like, what? Isn't it a pile of gold?
It's a pile of gold that has nothing in it, Keith. God.
Yeah. Sure. Makes perfect sense.